The following video is for sharing our personal experience and serve you as a reference and keep you safe when you play. We also call on airsoft players to park your vehicle properly and don't leave rubbish behind you, regardless of the venue. Due to weeds and combustible materials in outdoor venues, be sure to extinguish the cigarette butts and don't use flames to cook food. Jointly maintain and cherish the airsoft venues.
When playing airsoft game, whether you are a veteran or novice, besides making easily a mistake of knee-jerk reaction, you are most likely to telegraph. Wait a second. What does telegraph mean? It means before an airsoft player comes out to attack from behind a cover or around a corner, he reveals his weapon, equipment, limb, or gunshots unintentionally or intentionally. Such revelation is just like a telegram sent to alert his enemy for coming act. What is the impact of such mistake on combatant? Strictly speaking, the best timing to attack is catching an enemy off guard with a surprise attack. But if you alert enemy into alert mode, it will be your engagement with enemy more difficult. So during an airsoft game, how does the telegraphing cause the enemy to go into alert mode? A. Flashlight. If you have the flashlight on at the wrong time, you not only expose your hiding place, but also have the enemy on alert in advance. Besides, in a multiplayer campaign scenario, if a teammate in the middle or rear of the team turns on flashlight improperly, he will expose his partner's shadow and lead the team to an unfavorable combat situation. The correct approach. A. When hiding behind the cover or changing combat position, you can't turn on the flashlight at any time. You only can turn it on when raising muzzle to point at an enemy. B. In a multiplayer campaign scenario, a member in the middle or rear of the team should not turn on the flashlight at random. Only the person heading the team can turn it on while raising muzzle to point at an enemy, while others following in the middle or rear of the team should not, unless assisting the leading person with engagement. About more flashlight of tactical skill, we will make another video to explain. B. Gunshots. When ambushing enemy, some players habitually attack enemy as soon as they see rivals' heads are out from behind the cover. This kind of attack has a very low efficiency. Because if you miss the enemy, your gunshots will expose your hiding place and put the enemy on alert, making your engagement with enemy more difficult. The correct approach. When you see enemy pop their head out from behind the cover, don't rush to shoot. Wait patiently until the enemy is completely out of the cover, then you start to attack them. This kind of attack has a rather high efficiency. C. Arm and forehead. Some players habitually raise their elbows when holding a rifle to shoot. Perhaps, this is the most comfortable shooting posture for them, but it will cause them troubles when they come out to attack from behind a cover or around a corner. Since the elbow will be exposed first from behind the cover, it will alert enemy in advance and give enemy ample time to response. The correct approach. When trying to attack from behind a cover or around a corner, Remember to lower down your raising elbow to prevent you from making the mistake of telegraphing. If you expose forward to attack from the bottom of the window, you also make a mistake of the telegraphing. If you want to know more details, please refer to the previous tutorial video. We will not elaborate here again. D. Muzzle. Unintentional exposure of the muzzle is the most common telegraphing mistake. Why? Because it is related to the space of combat. Generally speaking, the length of rifle is so long that its holder needs more space to operate it. In a narrow place, a rifle might be easily confined by space and its muzzle be exposed without your knowing, putting the enemy on alert in advance. On the other hand, a pistol has the similar problem in spite of its shorter length than a rifle. If you use a pistol to combat in a narrow place, it won't be easily interfered by space and its muzzle would not expose your next move. In this case, when engaging in a narrow place, how to operate a rifle to avoid the unintentional exposure of the muzzle. The correct approach. Before coming out from a corner or behind a cover, you can raise up your rifle muzzle, making gun stock of rifle rest on your armpit, and reducing operation range of rifle. Or you can also choose to slightly put down the rifle muzzle, and raise up the gun stock of rifle over your shoulder. This action has the same effect of reducing operation range of rifle. Then, after approaching a corner angle between 45 and 60 degrees, move swiftly to 90 degrees, keeping rifle muzzle pointed forward. The same principle can apply to a pistol. But if you are engaging in a spacious place, you can directly refer to the shooting method mentioned in Airsoft Tutorial Video 2 at 246. Otherwise, you will be easily constrained by the battlefield and waste your stamina. By the way, why do we need to snap to the 90 degrees after approaching a corner angle of between 45 and 60 degrees? Can't we just turn out slowly and raise the weapon? About this part of skill, we will also make another video to elaborate it.
와!